We are here with GFW Thunderbird co-head volleyball coach Imia Mages this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
After thinking that the season was going to be moved to the spring, what has been the reaction of the team and the coaching staff to being able to get on the court this fall?
Yeah, our athletes are definitely excited to return back to the fall season. They were originally bummed when they found out that their season would be moved to the spring. It is part of their usual routine to returning to school, and it usually adds a lot of energy to the season as well as the start of school. So I think that was a disappointment to them with the idea of having it to be in spring. And so when it got reinstated to move to the fall, I think they're excited. Coaches, I think we're willing to coach regardless of what season it would be. We just really wanted to make sure that the athletes had the opportunity to have a season.
Sure. I know with the football season, football team, they were able to meet with the team beforehand, before practice started in earnest. Is that the same with you guys, or?
Yeah, so we did have the opportunity through the summer to have some optional open gyms, and then we also had some optional fall practices. We were able to operate those just like we would any other time. We just needed to add some extra precautions and sanitation stations to our practice routine to make sure that we were operating safely in the Minnesota High School League guidelines.
Sure. And it's going to be a little different this fall as far as season length, and will there be like a postseason, and how is the season length going to be affected?
Yeah, so usually we would have about 17 events. This year we will have 14. All of them will be conference games. Usually we would have conference games, non-conference games, and tournaments. Non-conference games and tournaments are not an option for us this year. We will have a 11-week season, and that will include the postseason.
Okay, all right. Will fans be able to attend the matches at all?
Yeah.
Or?
So unfortunately, at this time, spectators are not allowed. And I think that will definitely play a role in the atmosphere that we have. And that will fall back on the athletes to create that atmosphere, to generate the momentum when needed. But I think that will be a change and a challenge for all athletes involved in all teams.
Sure. Have some holes in the lineup that you got to fill this year, but it looks like you got some pretty good depth coming back and some experience there.
Yeah, so we definitely lost some strong seniors, but we're returning a lot of athletes that seen a lot of playing time last year that were just as part of as much of our successes that we had last year.
What do you think the fans can expect from the team this season?
Yeah, so we went over some goals this week as a team. One of the goals that they came up with was to be conference champs. However, we have a lot of conference games this year that are returning all conference players, so we definitely have our work cut out for us. But we're going to go into every game with the mindset to win. And I know I have the athletes that have the drive and momentum to work hard, to improve, and also just to have the drive to win.
Very good. Well, thank you. I appreciate your time with you, and good luck for the rest of the season.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.